Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today is a great day to be alive. It is Monday. And if you're cursing Monday, just remember that this might be your last Monday, so there's no need to go around cursing it. Also, remember that you've been giving another day of life, and you know you're alive, your kids are healthy and well. If you're not healthy and well, I apologize, but you're still alive with a chance to live and create. So, yeah, however you think about your life at this point in time today is how your life is going to go. So if you think Mondays suck, Mondays are going to suck. So stop thinking Mondays suck. Monday's a great day to start. Like, it'd be like you get to the beginning of a race and like, man, this is the beginning of a race. This sucks. Well, guess what? The rest of your race is going to suck because you're going to have a horrible start. So make sure you start right. So here we go. This is the Beta Projects, DeMarcus Tunstall. You can find me at Humble and Focus here, all one word on YouTube. And today's quote is going to be, if you realize how powerful your thoughts are, you would never think a negative thought again. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even get into this without saying there is something truly amazing and powerful when you think things and you allow your mind to think all the positive things and believe that you can do anything. Your thoughts create your destiny. If you're at any point in time thinking depressing thoughts, guess what you end up becoming? If at any point in time you think sad thoughts, any point in time you think happy thoughts, you become those things. Your mind creates everything. It creates your emotion. It creates your reality. It creates everything that comes out of your mouth. So why would you want to think a negative thought? That's why, and toward yourself even. But yeah, today is August 19, 2019, and I finally get to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the Disney edition, and it's thought power, the power of thought. I've been trying to do the Disney edition for so long. I just never had the time to do it, or you know how you make excuses, blah, blah, blah. DeMarcus, why don't you do it? Well, there's reasons why. And today, I'm not going to let it hold back anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Disney edition of Thought Power. Are you ready for this? Here we go. So, some of you guys might know and understand and remember this video. This video is a video that has become quite popular and quite big. It's a movie called Frozen. And this movie called Frozen is a pretty big deal in the U.S. to children and all over the world. And they capitalized on this kind of like they did on The Little Mermaid, right? So this right here is a very important video for this about the thought process and the thought power, because this lady right here in front of us, she has been told her whole life to conceal everything that's been great about her. And she's been told to conceal everything that makes her special. And she's been told to conceal all these things and hold it deep down inside. And it finally came out, and people were shocked. Well, they were shocked because they knew you as one thing, and now you're another. And so, this is a big deal. This movie's a big deal in this video, because in this video right here, what we don't seem to realize is that she actually has been limiting her thought process based on the people around her. And this is the point in the movie where she starts to think thoughts and allow herself to be who she truly is supposed to be. And she's creating right now. She's creating. The power of creating thought is consistently happening in this video. And what I wanted to bring up in this video, and this is going to kind of be what you're seeing, like right now she's just kind of, you know, playing with the snow, blah, 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 making snowflakes. But there is a point where she lets go of all reality and everything that she knew. And I think it's about right there. There goes her reality. Because she creates things and thoughts that now are outside of the realm of possibility. So what are you in your life not creating because someone told you it wasn't enough or couldn't be done? What are you in your life not creating because somebody told you or you thought that you weren't good enough to do it? You put yourself into a prison. Like right there, ladies and gentlemen, she's taking ice and she's creating a bridge. That's a thought. She took the thought of what she wanted to create in her mind, and she just created. I mean, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And she's making these castles later on in the video, and she's making these bridges. She's making people. She's making all these different things in this video, right? The only way she can do these things is not about her doing this. It's more than this, because when she does this, there's a thought process behind the power of creation. And if you want to create something more in your life, as the Elsa is, look at this. She's creating a whole freaking palace. Why? She's no longer limited by other people's thinking and her own thinking that has been tamed by her parents over and over again. She's not being held back by that. And she's not letting her thoughts be limited by what is possible in reality. Listen, the thing is, there was a point in time where cars were seen to be, they were crazy. Going flying like the birds do, were crazy. Going into outer space was crazy. There was a 4-minute mile, Roger Bannister. That was crazy. But it took someone being okay with mentally saying, you know what? This is not going to be my prison. This is not going to be my limitation, and ripping off the shackles and allowing that to be what goes to fuel your fuel. Imagine if you could take all the negative thoughts out of your head, which you can. It's your choice to keep them. Take all the negative thoughts out of your head and allow for yourself to think anything is possible. And the only thing that's going to limit you is what you have now. Your current situation will limit you. Why? How do I know? Because we've been conditioned to believe that where we are right now, and the cold doesn't bother her anyway. Turn outie. All right, so that's done. We allow our current situations to dictate our future successes. We really do. Because if somebody told you right now, DeMarcus Tunstall or whoever's watching this video, if you drop everything you are doing right now and completely did everything you've ever wanted to do, you wanted to do something more, if you dropped it right now, you'd be successful. You would do it, right? If they gave you that guarantee. But there's no guarantees in life. So we get scared behind what is right now because we're in love with the person we are. Like, it's okay to be in love with yourself. I'm not necessarily in love with myself now. And let me explain to you why I say that. Because I'm in love with the future me that's coming. I'm in love with the person that I'm growing into. And so that thought process of who I'm going to become, it doesn't let me stay stagnant in who I am right now. With the Elsa, I like to call her the Elsa. She is literally creating everything from her hands because her thoughts are no longer limited, and she believes she can, and she no longer is allowing other people's thinking to block her way. Ladies and gentlemen, who's blocking your way? What person in your life is blocking your way? What person in your life is putting themselves in a position to where they don't have to, they're trying to protect you. People are trying to protect you all the time, but they don't know what you were meant to be. So they're protecting you from what they do not like. When people tell you what cannot be done, they're not telling you what cannot be done. They're telling you what they cannot do. They're not telling you what you cannot do. They're not telling you what you're not blessed for. They're not telling you, oh, blessed. You can't, they're not telling you what you're not destined for. They're telling you what they've limited themselves to. Elsa's parents, conceal, don't heal. Or conceal, don't feel. They took this lady, they took her powers away mentally. They said, don't leave your powers at home. We know you got powers. We don't want you to be special and unique. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? To be unique and special, to be number one, you've got to be different. Number one is never like everyone else. If you ever noticed that, the person who is number one is that one person who is completely different than everybody else. Even in just one little way, he's different, she's different, because a champion must be different. The champion must not sit here and say, all right, well, I gotta run the same race as everybody else. If Roger Bannister said, all right, well, he's the one who broke the 4-minute mile. He's like, well, everybody else is running at this pace. I bet I better too. No, it's the champion that decides that they're gonna run faster and harder during this one race and give it all to the cause that they'll allow them to win. That's it. It's simple. But we don't utilize our thoughts. See, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we've been limited, and we're still being limited by media all the time, by our friends who have been infused by media, our friends who have been infused by failure, and feel failure is a way to failure is failure is a control. Oh, I failed. I guess I'm not supposed to have it. No, failure is a way to learn how to do it. We go back to my guy, Thomas Edison. He found a whole bunch of ways not to do the light bulb, and he found one to do it. That's all it took to find that one, right? But he found a whole bunch of other things in the process, right? Oh. But anyways, so we need to be like Elsa. That point, Elsa. Let it go, Elsa. You know, I didn't start singing the song for, you know, I love my Disney karaoke, but we're not doing that today. The idea behind it is this. She took the glove off. The glove represented all the pain and the covering that she's been protecting herself with. She took off the cape, which represented all the weight that she has been holding back. When you take off your gloves and your cape, ladies and gentlemen, you are literally destined for anything. The only thing that can stop you, is your mind. And the problem is not necessarily that your mind will stop you, is that you let other people in your mind, and then they turn your mind off for you. Don't let people in here, ladies and gentlemen. It's more valuable than anything you could ever imagine. And we let people in our mind, we let people control who we are and who we want to be because that's what they feel that they should be. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let anybody, don't let a boyfriend or a girlfriend, don't let a mother or a brother or a sister or a cousin or a friend or a dad control who you are. Don't let a husband or a wife control who you are. You know your greatness. I guarantee you know your greatness. I know you know what's special to you. If you don't, it's already in here. You don't have to go seeking and searching for it, but you do have to uncover the dirt. The word discover means to uncover. If you're discovering what's in you, sometimes you got to uncover what's been on top of it for years. Brush that dirt off that's been there for so long, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's built up and it's just caked on. It keeps caking on. What happens if you don't dust your furniture for a while? All that mess starts caking up. Well, imagine if you do it for 10,000 years and all of a sudden you're covered up and somebody came over and they want to know what this is. What are they first thing they're going to do? They're going to brush it off. They're going to clean it up to see what it is. So don't let your gift get lost inside of you because someone else is throwing dirt on you. Uncover, discover what greatness lies in you, ladies and gentlemen, because the thoughts are things and you can create your own destiny at any point in time. It is up to you to create that destiny for you. And here's the last one. The mind is everything. The mind is everything. You are taking in everything. Sight, smell, taste, hearing, feel, all that goes into your mind and you process it. And that's how you determine what your world is. So, ladies and gentlemen, your mind is everything. What you think, you become. If you think yourself a failure, you will become a failure. If you think you are a success, you will become a success. Yesterday, I played a football game, and I just knew we were going to lose because they're a really great team. And I went out there with the mindset of we were going to lose. And I went out there, and my team stepped up, and I stepped up. And we barely lost the game that we were supposed to lose by 60 or 70 because it's happened before. But I was thinking the wrong thoughts coming to this game. I was thinking loss, and I wasn't thinking success. And when you come at life and you're thinking you're losing, you are going to lose every time. You give yourself no chance. And luckily for me, in the middle of the game, I was able to switch over, and my team did too. And we stood tall, and we fought to the end. And there's no other better way to do that. But if you think you're a loser, you think you're losing, and you think you're failing, and there's no way to win, you will never win. It's time for us as people to stand up, step up, and take our destiny into our own hands and realize we can always win. It is in our destiny to win. But if we think we can't win, we will never do so. If we think we have to be controlled by this, it will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, you are so powerful in your mind that you would not even believe. The hand gestures that are coming towards you right now, the words that are coming out of my mouth, guess where they're coming from? They're coming from here. And I don't know where they're coming from. They just come out of me. I swear to you, God speaks through me, and I just give you the word. So I'm just going to give you this word right quick. But what you think, you become every single time. So don't let anybody take your blessing away, ladies and gentlemen. You are more powerful than you ever believe. Elsa is a great example. Like I said, I just used her because, you know, maybe everybody's seen, or most people have seen that movie, but they didn't realize that what she's actually doing is she's using her mind to create these ice things and snow things. That's what she's doing. She's creating from her mind, which means that everything that she has is already inside of her. She just had to think it was possible to do it. And I need you to now think it's possible for you to do it. And that's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. It's as simple as that. And I believe and I love in each and every one of you. I want you to have a blast today. I want you to have a great Monday and think some positive thoughts. It doesn't matter if negativity is around you, ladies and gentlemen. It is up to you to kind of let that go. Get it off of you. That negativity, it's okay. It's Monday. It's okay your neighbors are negative. It's okay that your coworkers are negative. It's okay your job is not great. It's okay that your job is giving you negativity. It's okay that things aren't going your way. It's okay your kids aren't acting up. It's okay you don't have enough money. It's okay. It's what you look at it as. How are you going to step out of this that's going to make you and take you to the next level? And that's all I have. I remember, I believe and I love each and every one of you. Just in case nobody's telling you this, I just want you to know. Think things. Think positive thoughts. What you think you can become. Create anything. So I want to know what you're going to create. Tell me if you want to down below. Tell me what you're going to create, and let's go together. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a blessed day.